Hey friends, happy new moon in Pisces. It's the day before the Pisces new moon. The Pisces new moon is coming to us very early Saturday morning in Pacific time. But I wanted to put this video out the night before so you could get a good meditation in before or the morning of, because this new moon is, all things considered, really juicy and pretty and lovely, and I want you to be able to use this new moon for your one, to just be lovely and juicy and wonderful and have a good time, like hang out with friends or a lover and like paint and write a song, read a poem. I want you to do all of those things, but meditate. I want you to meditate too, hopefully, and use this time to sink into your intentions. But before all that, I think often people forget that if we have intentions to set, there must be something that's blocking us, right, from like that becoming true, or it would already be true, right? There's clearly blocks in our way that are causing us to have this intention that we have to set. And yes, sometimes those blocks are out of our control, but not everything is completely out of our control. And in fact, a lot of what stops us from accomplishing our intentions can be us, in large and small ways. And so all of that to say, I am putting this video out so that you can have some time to reflect on those blocks and then set your intentions, because I want us to be able to hold space for what is standing in the way and begin to play with it and clear it, so that you are able to integrate your intentions actually into your life. So on that note, let's get started. I just have another cute little guided meditation script that I'm going to take you through. I have been really enjoying, in my own meditations, visualizing what the new moon based on the sign, like what that feels like to me in nature. And I did that for our last new moon in Aquarius, and now I'll do it for Pisces. But so I'm just going to take you through this kind of visualization, it's our goal today is to tap in again to that inner guidance and wisdom, whether that's coming from you and your inner voice, or you see it as your guides of some sort. Just working on maybe tapping into their wisdom or your own wisdom, to see where your blocks are, to help you clear them and be able to, actually integrate your intentions. So before we start, actually, you should pause me and just do a little journaling session, however long you need. I would say journal about a couple things that you have been trying to bring into your life, or something that you hope to with the start of this new moon. But write down your worries, write down the troubles that you've been having integrating them, so we can kind of identify what the issues are that have made it so that you haven't yet been able to fully integrate those intentions. So pause me and take some time to create just like a little journal, and then and then come back and we'll start our meditation. All right, so now that you've had a few moments to journal about your intentions, let's get started in a comfortable position. So just closing our eyes, getting comfortable, and giving ourselves a few moments to root into ourselves, to tap in. Beginning with our breath. Expanding our bellies, filling with air. And exhale, releasing. And just as we breathe, relaxing into our bodies. Our spine is sturdy, but our shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Our jaw is relaxed. Our eyebrows are unfurrowed. Palms face up on your knees or in any mudra you'd like to take. Just focusing on the sound and the feeling of your breath, and gently bringing your inner gaze to your mind's eye. And as we gather and calm our energy, our purpose is to tune in deeply into ourselves, to seek the guidance and the wisdom that our guides, our ancestors, our true selves might have for us. And so as we begin this meditation, just asking that your guides might provide some wisdom and show you what you need to see tell you what you need to know regarding what's troubling you in reaching your intentions. Ask, thank them, and just surrender into whatever the message may be. And surrender to whenever the message may come. It could be in this moment, it could be at the end of this meditation, it could be days from now. But just allowing yourself to be open to that wisdom. And you find yourself in the woods. Trees stretch above you, huge, tall, lush, dripping in dew from the previous night's rain. Soil squishes beneath your feet. Deeply inhale the smell of cold morning air, fresh rain, and wet soil. Twigs snap under your feet as you walk. Tune in to the other sounds around you. More and more light filters through the trees, and you come to a clearing. The sunlight is blinding through the mist. You walk further into the meadow, and the mist surrounds you. You can't see in front of you, but you're not worried. You take a deep breath and venture into the liminal space. Feel your breath in your lungs. Connect to the sensations around you. What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you feel around you? Float through the mist in no hurry, suspended in the moment. Some sort of knowing pulls you forward. Maybe a sound, maybe a feeling. The mist clears and you see you've made it to the other side of the meadow, and there's a cabin up ahead. You walk to the front door and turn the knob, and your guide is inside. What do they have to say to you about the troubles you're feeling, about the intentions you have? Thank them for their wisdom that they've shared with you. You and your guide walk out into the meadow and see the late morning sun has burned away the morning mist. You see the forest you walked through and the mountains in the distance. You smile. You know exactly where you are and what you need to do. Taking one last deep inhale, imprinting the experience you just had within your body. And exhale, letting it relax into you. Gently tap in with the world around you. Slowly open your eyes. Thanks, friends, for moving through that meditation with me. You might want to journal or sit a little bit longer in meditation, but I hope you enjoyed that, and continue to just be open to the messages that your guides might have, the messages that your inner self might have. It's really not so complicated. It's just about getting into a space where you are calm and not overtaken by anxiety and worries, because those thoughts aren't your intuition, right? Those are your anxiety and your worries. And wisdom doesn't come out of fear. So your intuition is never going to speak to you in like an anxiety response, you know? So it's really just about getting into a calm and present space and asking for messages and guidance and just being open to receiving them and not judging how they may come, what the message may be, or when it might come. Just remaining open, and sometimes it's deep and sometimes it's not, and it is really just, it's just when you're in that calm space, you're able to pay attention to the voices within you that kind of just zap right into your brain, and they just come out of nowhere, and they feel like inspiration and like epiphanies, and they don't feel like, they feel expansive, they don't feel contractive and fearful, and they can come at you anytime, and they can be super simple and yet feel profound. And so yeah, I just wanted to give a little insight as to, speaking with your guides or tuning into your inner self, like what does that really mean? And it's really just about being quiet and listening and practice, because we are very out of practice of listening to our intuition and our guides' intuition. So it takes practice, and it may feel funny at first, but just keep it up. Just keep coming back to this calm, collected space, and allow whatever messages come to you to just come to you, and let it be what it is. So go do something lovely with your new moon. I hope you have a glorious, very sweet and juicy Pisces new moon, and I'll see you later. Peace.